means when in the beginning, when it is shown, the laburnum top is silent, quiet, still. Silent, quiet, still. In the beginning, it is shown. In the afternoon, yellow September sunlight. This is the condition of the tree. What is the condition? The leaves are yellowing, and it is because September sunlight. Sunlight means it is a daytime, and it is autumn month. The leaves are yellowing, and all the seeds have fallen. All the seeds have fallen. Means without seeds. It means it is totally laden, without any trees, without any this one seeds and all. Okay, so this is the condition of the tree in the beginning when the goldfinch had not arrived yet. But what is the condition? What is the change in this trend? Now, next question. Now, this is the question. What do you notice about the beginning and ending of the point? Now, about the ending of the point, in the last line, it's given. She launches away towards the infinite. Infinite means towards the sky when she, after doing all activity and all, feeding their birds, feeding their baby birds and all. अपने baby birds को feed करके, and when she starts moving अपने, when she has gone from there, again the laburnum subsides to empty. Subsides means come to the same, becoming the same, in the same condition, empty, without anything, and it is still silent and still. It is still and silent. Means at the end also still and silent, and in the starting also. It is in the starting or at the end of the poem, the tree remains in the same condition. If suppose it is of more marks or 3 marks or 5 marks, you can increase the words and you can write in detail. Otherwise, you can very well write very brief. Okay. To which is the bird's movement compared? Birds की movement किसके साथ compare की जाए? The second question. Birds movement compared. Yes. Birds movement compared. And what is the basis for the comparison? उस comparison का क्या base है? The bird's movement means goldfinch. Goldfinch movement is compared to that of lizard. Lizard के साथ उसकी compare की गई है. And the basis of comparison is the goldfinch movement is sudden, because the movements are actually compared. What is the movement of the lizard? How is the movement? It is very active, very smart, very sudden, all of sudden. And the same is the basis of the comparison is the goldfinch movement is sudden and abrupt. It is sudden and abrupt, all of sudden, very active, very alert, and which is quite similar to the movement of the lizard. Why? Because lizard, it is a similarity. Comparison is done in this one. Why is the image of engine evoked by the? Why is the engine? Actually, what is the purpose of engine? To give the energy, to give mechanical energy, or it can convert the any type of energy. Maybe the electrical energy, maybe the fuel energy into the mechanical energy. So mechanical में which is used to pull the machine, rather you can say, machine को pull करने के लिए. And same is the condition here. It is only imagery, that is image is given. ये एक image दी गई है, because it is for the, it is acting as an engine for the family. Family is a machine, and it is driven by the engine only, and that's why it is a compare. Engine is compared with the goldfinch. Goldfinch के साथ क्या है? What does the goldfinch do? Actually, when she enters and she feeds, first of all the movement start. It gives the energy, and then she feeds the baby birds. उनको feed करती है. Same is the case with the engine. What it does with the machine. Machine के साथ जो भी. The poet evokes the images of the engine as it is the source of energy for a machine. Means what is the purpose of engine? To drive the machine. To drive करना. And the poet compares the birds with the engine as the source of energy for the machine. Machine के लिए, machine is the family, rather you can say, and that is the nest where the chicks are resting, where these baby birds, they are resting in the nest, and it acts as a engine, engine, source of energy. Next question is, what do you like the most about the poem? Okay, what do you like about the most? What is the most? First of all, the description of the tree. Description of the tree. You can write in your own way. आप अपने तरीके से लिख सकते हैं. Whatever you feel that you like most in the poem. जो भी आपको poem में अच्छा लगे. But you have to give an explanation. First, this can be the description of a laburnum tree. Laburnum tree. The leaves are yellowing and the seeds have fallen. It is sunlight. It is yellow, rather you can say, in the September sunlight. September की sunlight में it looks very yellow हो जाता because of the seasonal. Okay, and the laden with yellow flowers. And apart from this, I also like, means that is arrival of the goldfinch, because there was actually there was no movement at all, and absolutely everything was silent before the arrival of the goldfinch. Goldfinch ka arrival, when it moves, start moving, all of a sudden sound starts. They start rather you can say singing song, a very short note in a very high pitched sound. And at the same time, the movement in the tree also starts. This movement, there is a movement, because up to this time it was totally still without any movement. बिना कोई movement के था, still था. But after the arrival of the goldfinch, the movement start, and even they start singing a short notes, छोटे से notes start कर देते. Okay, that is full of noise and activity. Means all the movements start. Now, what does the phrase is? Her bared face identity mask, पहचान उसकी. Bared face means that actually because of the this flowers and all, there is a reflection on the face. उसके face पर पूरी reflection, it becomes a line like this, and that's why the laburnum tree at the flowers that fall like a bars, जो bars की तरह घिरे हुए होते हैं. And when the bird sits behind the flowers, the shadow of the flowers on her face look like that she is wearing a mask. Means when the shadow it falls on the face of this one goldfinch, जब उसके whatever the flowers are there, because already it is yellow in color, and whatever the flowers are there, their reflection when it falls on the face of the bird, जब उसके it looks like that it is a mask. ऐसा लगता था उनकी mask है. Thus the beard is actually the it is used for the flowers, and it has been transformed and applied to the bird. Means it is the actually normally the poet use the different words and apply in the different classification. Alag alag means somewhere it is as a adjective, somewhere as a adverb. Okay, so this is all about your NCERT questions. So you have to write first of the word meanings and then questions. Okay, so finally, if you want to ask anything, let me see. Participant, how many? 15, 12, 13. Yes. There will be regarding this, anyone wants to ask anything? Let's see first. If you want to ask anything, you can ask. Otherwise, we will go for the description of the another chapter. Yes. Students, you can ask anything if you want to ask. Just raise your hand if you want to ask anything about this poem. इस poem के बारे में अगर आपने कुछ भी पूछना, you can ask by raising your hand. We'll allow you to talk. Yes, students. Anyone wants to ask about this poem? इस poem के बारे में कोई पूछना है? Something if you are to. Yes. Otherwise, tomorrow onwards we'll start the another chapter. Okay, let's see. Neha Medical. Yes. Okay. So according to me, the explanation of the this one is over. If you want, it can be revised. Then there can be question. There are two types of question. First, the question, short question that you have to answer in 20 to 30 words, and then again the short question. It is the other part that you have to answer in 30 to 40 words. 30 to 40 words. Why the poem named the laburnum top? एक laburnum top क्यों कहा गया? The poem has been named laburnum top because the top of the laburnum tree has been described in the detail in the poem. Because description of the laburnum tree is very less, but on the top portion, how it was there, what was the condition of the branches and all, means the leaves are yellowing and all, and there were no seeds at all. And it is on the top the laburnum tree, the nest of the goldfinch is located. Where the goldfinch, that bird nest is there, and there are two baby birds, they are living in the nest. उसके nest में रह रहे, where all activities take place with the goldfinch visits the nest. It means on the arrival of the goldfinch, all activities are that's why it is the name that is laburnum top. Not only laburnum, not only a simple name of the tree laburnum, but it is top portion. It means the particular branch it is referred there. What is the significance of the yellow? Now yellow in the poem, what is that? The flowers of the laburnum tree and its leaf are yellow in color in autumn season. It is only in autumn season both. And apart from this, the goldfinch feather, goldfinch, because it is also a very special bird having the feathers, yellow feathers also in the colors. And the poem highlight the security of the mother, security that the mother bird ensures to her babies, अपने mother birds to, because after when when she starts going and they start chittering in a very fearful voice, but when she arrives, they were full of excitement. They were fully excited and they start chittering. उनकी आवाज शुरू हो जाती है, full of excitement and all sort of movement. Even the tree it start trembling, कांपना, shaking शुरू हो जाती है. Okay, then the how is the tree transformed during the bird's visit? Means the condition before the arrival and after the arrival. After the before the arrival, there was a total silence, bilkul silent था. But after when the bird arrives, when the goldfinch after the arrival of the goldfinch, all sort of noise starts and all sort of movement starts, shaking of branches and all, everything starts. After the goldfinch arrives on the tree, the silent and still laburnum suddenly start trembling and moving. It starts trembling and shaking, and the whole tree comes to a life, and the chicks and the goldfinch make a lot of noise. They try to make a lot of noise. I mean, they start singing a short notes in their own language, in their own tone. As they chitter and trills on seeing the mother, उसकी mother को देखकर they start chittering, sound start करते हैं. To what is the movement of the goldfinch compared to की जाती है lizards के साथ, because all activities is just like a lizard it is a very movements are very abrupt, very alert, very rather you can say without any jerk and very alert and sudden movements of the lizards, because these movements are compared to these movements of the goldfinch that is bird, it is compared to the movement of the lizards. The basis of comparison is a sleep, alert, sudden movement. These are the sudden movement of the and the goldfinch makes similar kind of movement when it arrives on the laburnum. जब वो laburnum tree पर arrive करते हैं, make same kind of. What is the engine of the machine and what is its fuel? उसका fuel क्या है and what is the engine? The goldfinch has been called the engine of the family. वो उसकी family के लिए एक engine का काम. It means the family is acting as a machine, or the nest or the house is acting as a machine. And just as the engine start up the machine, the goldfinch arrival, the nest has suddenly started the machine. Means all sort of movement starts in the nest. उसके nest में सारी movement start हो जाती है. And that is the young one is the nest have started making noise, and all the young ones who are resting in the nest, जो nest में rest कर रहे होते हैं, they start making noise, सारे noise करना शुरू कर देते हैं. The fuel of an engine is the food. What is the fuel or the source of energy? Fuel is the food, and the goldfinch brings for the baby birds, अपने baby birds के लिए देखिए आप. And at the end again, and the laburnum top subsides to empty. What is the meaning of this one? इसका meaning क्या है? When it subsides to empty, उसका empty हो जाता है. And this is the last line of the poem. It describes the with the departure of the goldfinch from the laburnum, arrival and departure. Means before the arrival, what was the condition, and after departure, it means again the tree was in the same condition. उसकी अपनी condition वही. It fell silent हो गया था. Tree was noisy and live. Totally, it has become live after the arrival of the goldfinch. Goldfinch के arrival के बाद, and comes to the feed with the chicks, and since all sort of movement start in the tree, and they start feeding the chicks, and अपने chicks को feed करना शुरू कर देते, baby birds को feed करना शुरू कर देते. This is all about your this one. Okay. Let's the participants. Yes, if you want to ask anything, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll go for the another chapter, description of the another chapter. Students, if you want to ask, you can ask. Otherwise, tomorrow we will go for the another chapter. कल हम दूसरा चैप्टर करेंगे. That is the fourth chapter. I think this is. Yes, Yes, students, regarding this poem, if you want to ask anything, you can ask. Otherwise, the landscape of the soul. Next chapter will be the landscape of the soul. Okay, this will be your next chapter, landscape of the soul. Yes, and it is a very interesting chapter. It is about the creativity they create in Chinese art. Chinese arts में क्या होता है और इसमें क्या होता है? There is a comparison. Okay, and the European arts, actually the artists, what they feel about their arts, अपनी arts के बारे में क्या जानना चाहते हैं? The European artist wants a perfect likeness, whereas in Asia, art is the essence of life and spirit. Life and spirit. Actually, the artist wants that the audience should take their eyes and they should view the painting according to the will and wish of the painter. जो painter की नजर से उस painting को देखे. And the Chinese art require the active participation of the viewers, both physically and mentally. But Chinese artists, they want the physically and mentally, they should understand the this one painting. And they have quoted two examples. There are two different examples given in this. The comparison, first, let's start with the comparison. The summary of the chapter, landscape of the soul. Landscape of the soul. Landscape means the space, wide space, a khali jagah in the painting. The painting या art, there is some wide space, there is some free space. What is the importance of that space? उस space का importance क्या है? The chapter is a comparative study of European and Chinese art. This is totally Chinese and painting. It touches upon the various realities of the art, various parts, various organs. And the art is one of the form of expression like poetry. Means art, it can be in form of a poetry. Means your art, your creativity. It can be in form of a poetry, music, dance. Okay. And all these forms of expression have an abstract nature as they can't be defined. They cannot be defined with their abstract nature, quality. Abstract means quality, have to be felt or experienced. Which we can't see that. Okay, we can feel and we can have experience of it. The chapter has the three important areas of discussion. In this, there were three important areas. One is the white place, another one is the your painting and whatever you are creating. The anecdotes, small stories, and the short stories related to Chinese and European, and Daoism. Daoism is one of the community. What type of that painting they were having? How one of the philosophical doctrines of the Daoism called the Shen Shui. Shen Shui, that is the Chinese language. Shen Shui and all that we will discuss in reflected in the Chinese painting. In Chinese painting में जो reflect होती है, these are the actually in this chapter there will be a comparison and what is the importance of the white place, what are the different century and all some three water, mountains and white place. These are the three things actually it is explained in detail. What is the purpose of these three things in the Chinese painting. Chinese painting में इन तीनों का क्या use है? That will be discussed. इसको discuss. Okay. Anecdote about the Chinese painting Wu Daozi. These are the Wu Daozi. This is the Chinese painter. What type of painting he has created? Actually, it's a very surprising story because he made a painting and there was one door. One cave was there, one door was there. He clapped and the door opened and he went inside that one and he disappeared. And after some time, even the painting also disappeared from the wall. It was hanging on a wall. Actually, the king he asked him to make that painting. उसको king ने उसके जो वहाँ पे king थे उसने कहा था कि you make a painting just to decorate the wall. Decorate करने के लिए wall को decorate करने के लिए he made a painting. उसने एक painting दी and the king he praised that it is very nice painting and all. Then he told it is not like this. What you are seeing, I'll show you that. And he went there. He clapped there, and there was one door. Cave was there at the bottom. And it opened, the door opened, and the painter entered inside. After that, he disappeared and the door closed. Before the king could say anything, the painting itself disappeared. This will be the story we will be discussing you. And tomorrow, you must be ready with this chapter. You can go through the chapter, okay, so that you can have a glance over this one. You can what is Taoism and what are the what we will discuss. Okay. Have a nice day, Soma. I'll be sending you the PDF of this one. PDF of your this poetry section. I'll be sending, and you can complete your work. Okay, students, you can leave the meeting. Have a nice day. Yes, students, have a nice day. You can leave the meeting.